Are you afraid to read differently, to go outside the norm, to tiptoe into another genre or subgenre? Don't be afraid. I started off this year reading 3 fantastic books that I'm here to tell you about. Stay tuned for more. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel called Reading This Life. My name is MJ. It's awesome to have you here, whether you're brand new or a longtime subscriber. We talk fiction, friends, and fun here, and I'm covering all 3 today. So, 2025 has started off with a bang, a Sweet Valley High bang, and that's books 126, 127, and 128. This is the Vampire Trilogy. So Sweet Valley High has been around for a minute. I remember them when I was in high school, but I never read them simply because they were popular, they were in, and I was the kid that wanted to read differently. 30 years later, 40 years later, here we are, and I'm reading differently with these while everyone else is reading, whatever else the prize list says, or book of the month, or whatever's hot on TikTok. So this is a buddy read that I did with Criminali. There actually is a werewolf trilogy that we read late last year. Loved it. Loved every single minute of it. I was like, I'm all in. The first book I gave 5 stars to. And someone said that there's a vampire trilogy, and we're like, what? So with us both being on the Read What You Own challenge, we had a little conversation and decided to buy the books for each other. And that way we could skate around the rules and still read the books and still have them count for the challenge. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you think there's something wrong with that, then you take it up with Mr. Criminal Oliver. All right. So Sweet Valley High on Kindle Unlimited. If you want to read these, they are available on Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited, I believe, has 128 of the available books from Sweet Valley High. I don't think they have the first one, but I'm not 100%. But there are certain ones that they don't have. The Christmas one that I have is not on Kindle Unlimited, but there are a ton. So if you want to try and you have Kindle Unlimited, I say go for it. Okay, so the first one is Tall, Dark, and Deadly. So this was written before Twilight. Twilight, the movie, came out in 2008. And what? Oh, really? Okay, this was written in 1996. Ages 12 and up. I would think it would be, I don't know. If I were 12, this would be somewhat over my head. But I digress. Okay, so it was written before Twilight, but it has kind of Twilight vibes. We have a new guy that shows up in school. He's tall, dark, and deadly, wearing black leather pants, has translucent skin, jet black hair, kind of in a mullet cut, if you ask me. But everyone is a smitten kitten with him. He's an introvert. He's not talking to many people, but his presence is known. Kind of like Edward in the high school, right? When he catches the apple for Bella. Okay, then we have number 127, Sweet Valley High, Dance of Death. So in the first book, there is a body that's discovered that's been drained of blood. And there are some things that aren't lining up with Jonathan and where he lives and who his parents are and why aren't they around. And Jessica is infatuated with him. So Jessica and Elizabeth are the Wakefield twins, and they are the main characters in the Sweet Valley High books. Jessica, I'm a blend of both, but I lean more towards Jessica, I think. But Jessica, she just is virtually in love with this guy. So there's a little bit of a mystery. We're trying to find out, is there a killer on the loose? Who is this Jonathan guy, and why doesn't he want to talk to anybody, and what makes him so tall, dark, and brooding? In 127, we have Dance of Death. And this is where there's a little more of a relationship between Jessica and Jonathan. But also now we have Enid. Enid is trying to completely change her personality. And Sweet Valley High has gone goth. So a lot of the people there are wearing dark clothes, black clothes, dyeing their hair black, wearing eyeliner, black nails, black lipstick, all of it. They're trying to adopt Jonathan Cain's vibe. Now, it's not Jonathan Cain from Journey. It's different, trust me. This one ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. This was excellent. Then the last book is Kiss of a Killer. And I mean, look at him. He's tan. He's got the George Hamilton vampire thing going on. So Kiss of a Killer, look, there's an angry mob after him. Things are getting closer. Jonathan comes over to dinner at Jessica's parents' house. There's more clues that are revealed. I went into this book truly believing that Jonathan was a vampire, not just the, oh, well, he's different. He's not like the other kid. No, he lines up. He's ticking all the boxes for being a vampire. Now, I did this as a buddy read with Criminale. He wasn't a fan of the last book. He was under the impression, from what I gather from our conversation, that, the book kind of made you think that you're not sure if Jonathan's a vampire or not. And I'm like, oh no, I knew Jonathan was a vampire strictly because of my Twilight education. And he didn't like the way that it ended. I loved it. I loved this. So the order that I love them most, Tall, Dark, and Deadly was great. You could see the cover on that one. Dance of Death was greater. I think this was my favorite. And then Kiss of a Killer was second. So for me, the first book was more of a dud than the last in the Werewolf trilogy. The second book was the dud, the middle book. This one, not so much. Just fantastic. These are perfect for palate cleansing. These are perfect for switching up your reading. These are perfect for trying something different, trying something new, feeling like a kid again. And with these paperbacks, there's not one in this one. They used to have a fan club. You used to get 3 free books plus one more for just 99 cents. Oh my gosh, you're in a book club. No risk, no obligation, no commitment. This is like Columbia Music. Remember Columbia Music? That's like this. It was a subscription. Oh my gosh. I would love that. I wonder if I filled it out and I sent it out, what would happen? Probably nothing. And you get a radical free date book organizer. No risk, no commitment, no obligation. And the date book organizer kind of looks like a file of facts. To your door weeks before the bookstore. Ooh, I like that. Let's see what's in this one. Same thing. They just wanted you to join the book club. How fun. Ugh. So yes. So my advice to you is not only to read widely, but read differently. Go off the beaten path and try something new, There's no shame in reading whatever you want to. I love these books. I'm proud to say that I love these books and I can't wait to read more. I've already committed to Criminoliver that we're going to read more once the Read What You Own challenge is done because, I don't think we're going to do the gifting thing again, but it was kind of fun being naughty. All right. We lost Francine Pascal last year, and these books were created by her, and these are written under Kate William, and Kate William wrote the Werewolf trilogy, so a lot of the style is the same, but I love these miniseries. Oh gosh. If you know of any more in there, let me know because I will just hop to them. The great thing about those books is they give you a little bit of a review in the beginning. So in the event that you're just picking it up there and you didn't read the previous one, they kind of catch you up soap opera style, which is nice. So you're not feeling left out or, left behind. They're just good. They're just good. If it's been a minute since you read one, pick one up and read it. We're trying to get it started over on BookTube to do Sweet Valley High. It's just so much fun. And if you want to see my review of the werewolf books, I will put a card here for you to check that out. All right, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, goodbye for now and happy reading.